Hi everyone, Maryann here, revealing light tarot, astrology and spirituality wherever you are in the world when you're watching. A huge shout out to you. Thank you for your likes, your comments, your subscriptions. Before I start, I am not on TikTok. I do not have an account on TikTok. The person on TikTok who is charging subscriptions and ripping off my videos is a scammer. So if you're following that channel, you better know that it's not me and that they're profiting off my work illegally. So block and report. I've already reported them. I've already showed TikTok my ASIC business name. Again, with the Australian government, you register your business names. Revealing Light Tarot is a registered business name. And so I haven't had much luck with TikTok. Maybe those who have accounts there, because I don't, you might do better than me. Anyway, let's get on to today's business at hand. I woke up this morning feeling that you all needed a change of pace. It's been pretty heavy with the Epstein stuff, hasn't it? I got a number of hits well before they made the news cycle, including around the book and the rose. And yes, I saw that orb. And of course, the book was in relation to Trump signing that page in his birthday book, and in fact, dedicating the first page of his birthday book. There's a lot more to come on Epstein. It's not going away. Murdoch will continue to push this and this is the court case between Trump and Murdoch is not going to go well. I can tell you now, having once, as a very young writer, worked for Murdoch, for his company News Limited in Australia, he wouldn't have done what he did in the Wall Street Journal had he not been on solid ground. So there you have it. I continue to pick up the clairvoyance around Trump's health. Every time I try and go into his energy, I just see him in on a sick bed. So make of that what you will. I do want to say, before I move into today's subject, that Trump won't be around forever. In fact, his days are numbered. Literally, he's 80 next year. And I don't think he'll do a full term. J.D. Vance has not the charisma, the history, or the experience at the kind of mafia type style antics that Trump gets up to pull this off. The Democrats are going to win back the House in 2026, although it will be a small majority. Why is it going to be small? Because of the way that Republicans are trying to steal the election. It will be too big to rig for them, though, and the budget that Trump passed, the debt, all of these things, the Epstein scandals, it will weigh heavily on him in the midterms. So when we move to 2028, I see that as a Democratic victory. What I'm trying to say is that much of what is being done now to erode the progress made in the last 50 years in terms of civil liberties, much of that will be rolled back. Anything that's done now may be found to be illegally done and will be rolled back when Trump is out of power. These are dark days, and they're very depressing days in many ways. And I just want to say that whenever I read, I see this dark period coming to an end. Anyway, to help you get through this with a change of pace, I feel today it's needed, and I'll be doing TAROTSCOPES for August 2025. They'll only be quick. It's a big job to read through 12 signs in a sitting. It's a lot of work, and it's a lot of work on my injured hands. But I'm going to do it today, and we're going to, even if it's just a couple of cards per sign, any clairvoyance that I pick up, and then we've got an oracle card as well for each sign. So we're just going to start. I'm going to do timestamps so you'll know where your sign is, and I just want you to breathe a little sigh of relief and understand that we do set our intentions every day. If we're going to feel hopeless, you know, is that the intent that we have for living our precious lives? I think we should set intentions as we move into next week, and make those intentions a little bit more positive than perhaps what they may have been before. I'm using the Llewellyn Classic Tarot. I'm using the Wild Whispers Oracle and the Aquarian Mini Tarot. Okay, so they're the decks that I'm using. Let's get started with Aries. Let me do the timestamp at 5:58 into the video. Aries, what's happening for Aries? Let's see if we can tune into your Arian energy. Your Arian energy. What do I... Okay, someone's making a decision. I'm seeing a crossroads. In a way, it'll be like, I don't know what decision you're making, but it'll be like a truce. A truce. 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 Holding up the white flag. But the truce is done in the decision that you are making. All right, so Aries, what can you tell me about Aries? Just 3 cards, and if I need to clarify, I will. What can you tell me about Aries, please, for August 2025? Ooh, okay. All righty. Okay, so we have here the Tower card. The Tower card speaks to some kind of event that really upends your life. It doesn't necessarily have to be a bad event, although when I say bad, a negative event, an event out of the blue that you're not expecting, but it's something that is causing you to change or restructure something in your life, or indeed your actual lifestyle. So it's Uranus energy, so it's sort of like a lightning bolt out of the blue hits you and makes you change course in some way. Now, Aries, we have here also the 6 of Pentacles. The 6 of Pentacles is giving people help. You can see here these people are outstretching their hands, and this person is giving them financial help. Now, this could mean that a loan or a debt is occurring, or it could be in the financial sense, but it could be in the figurative sense, in that you are either giving someone a helping hand, or someone is giving you a helping hand. It could be you're in debt with somebody or to somebody, and you're balancing the scales in some way. Now, we have the 3 of Wands here. Now, this can be overseas interest, but it's also waiting for one ship to come in. This person stands on a cliff and looks at the boat coming into harbour. So it's a gift, actually, to you that what you've been waiting for so patiently is going to pay off. Now, the base of the pack, we have the Truth, the Knight of Swords. It's a quick acting clarity. You're facing a truth. And there's a wish fulfillment here as well. And there's travel. The Chariot, the travel. It's like your life is changing in some way. And it could be it takes you a little bit by surprise, insofar as it's a very quick process. You probably didn't want it to be so quick, but it is. And you're having to act and react very, very quickly. So Chariot is always a hang on for the ride type of card. But I feel that even though this is going to upend everything for you, it is the change you've been wanting, and it's the change you've been waiting for. Now, let's pull an oracle card. Now, the decision that you've made in some way has a aspect where you're holding up the white flag. So you're not going to be stubborn about it. You're not going to delay it in any way. It's like you're going to give in to whatever this change is. Okay, so for Aries for August, please. Just one card. And we have here beauty. That's lovely. Noticing the beauty around you, being fully present in the moment. And this restructuring or change could give you a whole new lease of life when it comes to opening your eyes in another, to another perspective. And there's beauty in that. Beauty, and I want to say gentleness as well. The base of the pack, we have wonder. You could be wondering, are you doing the right thing? But I don't think you've got any choice. I think you've committed to the course, or you will, and it's going to be very quick change. So that's as I see Aries. Let's have a look at Leo at 10:55 into the video. Let's give these cards a shuffle. Leo for August. August Leo. What have you got to show me? August Leo. I don't know. Is someone having abdominal problems? I don't know why I saw that. But I'm just getting an image of the stomach here. So anyway, if you have any health problems, you should get them checked out. There's going to be a little bit of heavy lifting for you in August. In terms of work, I think you're going to be hard at it in some way, Leo. Let's see, what else can I get for Leo? Yeah, don't overwork. Make sure you take enough rest. You could actually even take some time off because you need to have a little bit more time. I think for yourself and to look after yourself. Okay, Leo, what's happening for Leo? All right, so we have here, juggling. You've been doing a lot of juggling. Yep. Okay, so the Two of Pentacles comes forward when we're literally doing this. We've got so many balls in the air that we're going to, we're juggling our time, juggling our responsibilities. And we do have to literally make a decision, because juggling our finances as well, because it's not sustainable, Leo. It's not sustainable. You have to make a decision about what you might, how you might do things a little bit differently to take the pressure off yourself. There is a plan that you're proceeding with, but make sure the plan or the project or the motivation or whatever it is you're pursuing doesn't add to your workload, because this horse is facing the Two of Pentacles, not the other way. And so make sure that you don't add to your burdens. You're lightening your burdens. But we have here the Fool card, so there is a new start in some way. I do feel you're giving up on something. You're saying, okay, well, I'm not going to do. I'm going to do X, Y, but I'm not going to do Z. It's like you do eventually make a decision to lighten your load, but there is a new start coming here, a brand new cycle. I'm tempted to pull one more card for you. Yeah, a brand new cycle in terms of family. I feel. So I feel that you've got to sort out a little bit, but there's new things on the horizon. We have here the Knight of Pentacles, financial stability, and love, love, security as well. It seems like finances and your love life for some Leos, this is a general reading, are doing okay, but. As I said, it's a general reading, but there is work, there is some kind of pressure coming, whether it's family responsibilities, work responsibilities, there's pressure coming. You need to figure that out and change that. I do feel you will, because we get the Fool and the Ten of Cups there, which is really nice cards there. So I feel you're going to make your decisions, lighten your load, and in August, and you know, I think you'll figure it out. Let's pull an oracle card for Leo's for August. Leo for August. Rightio, we have renewal. That will fit right nicely with that that full card, and I do feel that you're going to take some time out to rest and renew yourself, and it's absolutely the right thing to do. Renewal, and I do feel there's new cycles coming up for you. And again, like Aquarius, you've got wonder. Again, wonder. So, you know, take time literally to smell the roses. Take time out, stop, slow down, figure out how you're going to do things a little bit more efficiently. Take your break in August, and I feel you're going to really, really benefit from that. All right, let's look at Sag 1548. Saggy. I'm a Sagittarius, so let's have a look at what's happening for... Well, let's have a sip of the green tea. Let's look at what's happening for Sagittarius. Sagittarius, what's happening for Sag? What's happening for you? Again, I get the same thing as Aries. There's decisions for you to make, Sagittarius. Okay, you would benefit from some time out as well. And if you're living in a cold climate, see if you can take a road trip to somewhere that's warmer. I feel that it would do you a lot of good. All right, Sagittarius, what's going on for Sagittarius? I'm getting sheep here. I'm not sure why I'm getting sheep. Are some of you going to rural areas? Are you thinking of getting a flock of sheep? I don't know. You know, this can be finding your tribe as well. Sheep are very, very much a community, aren't they? All right. I'm not sure why I'm getting sheep, but anyway, someone might know. All right. Let's have a look at Sagittarius. Sagittarius, what's happening for you, Sagittarius? What's happening for you? I feel that you've got a lot under control. I feel that, you know, whereas previously you might have felt that you were under pressure, you know, someone's pointing a weapon at you and trying to hold you to ransom, you don't bat an eyelid. And if you're worried about how you're going to respond to pressure or to events that might be a bit pressurized, it's fine. Have a cup of tea like I do. All right. Or whatever your drink is, coffee, herbal tea. All right, Sagittarius, I just feel you've figured a lot out. You don't succumb easily to pressure anymore, and that's good. You should put your focus on working through your response and reaction to any pressure in August. Okay, Sag, what's coming up for Saggy? Oh, so we have the devil. So there's some kind of situation here that, you know, this could even be fighting... I'm not going to say addictions. I don't know whether you're addicted to something or not. But there is some kind of situation here that's a little bit devilish. Are you giving your time to something that, you know, that you shouldn't? Do you feel like you're chained to someone or something or some situation? It's up to you to move through that dark energy toward the light of awareness. And we get family here as well. So, you know, family obligations could be weighing heavily on you. And we have the 4 of cups, 3 cups lost and 1 cup remaining. So there is a disappointment, I think, in a family situation that's not as positive as you want it to be. And that's really unfortunate. I'll pull one more card. But I feel that you will be moving out of troubled waters. Okay, so there's toxicity of some sort. It could be physical as well, some kind of illness there, not in you, but in someone that you know, in a family member. But it impacts on you. And I feel like there's a a bit of disappointment here, but there's a lifeline being given to you, Sag, and it actually enables you to move out of troubled waters. So I feel, again, this devil could be worrying about a family issue, there's many scenarios, worrying about a family issue for others. As I said, this is a general reading. But there's sort of, you feel, oh God, why me? Why now? Why did this have to happen? But there is the cup being extended to you. That's the Ace of Cups. So, and I feel that it's going to be okay. So if you're worried about a family situation, you're going to be all right. Now, standing your ground, defending yourself is at the base of the pack. And how do you do that? You roll up your sleeves and you get started with a plan, a project. You rally, and you're at your best when you do that. And we have bringing stability back into a situation. So it really is about, understanding what's impacting on you that's negative, and responding in the right way to it. Let's pull an oracle card for you, Sagittarius. I must say, doing these TAROTSCOPES, it makes a nice break from the heavy Epstein stuff, and the heavy world events, Trump stuff. All right, so Sag, what's happening for you? Saggy, what's happening for you? What's in August? What's happening for Sagittarius? All right, we get hope. Okay, so as bleak as that situation is that's getting you down, worrying you, you've got hope. It's going to be okay. And that Six of Swords was absolutely there. What was at the base of the pack? Simplicity. Again, if this is how you breaking everything down, when you feel like there's you're cornered, or someone's, keep it simple. And there's great hope in a situation that might be getting you down. It's going to be okay. All right, let's look at Capricorn at 22 minutes. Cappy, what's happening for Capricorn? What's happening for Capricorn? My Capricornian friends, what's happening for you? Capricorn. Some of you got holidaying at the beach at the moment. I'm just seeing someone at the beach. I wish that's where I was. Okay, Capricorn, what's happening for there's a letter coming to you. A communication, can be an email, but there's a letter bringing, or has brought good news, or I don't know that it's good news. It's news. So in August you may hear something that you're waiting on, but there will be some form of communication for you, Capricorn. All right, let's put those back. Capricorn, what's happening for Capricorn in August? All right, the Knight of Swords, facing a truth, clarity through truth. I think you've done a lot of work in the last little while about facing the truth or getting to the truth. Now we have the High Priestess, so secrets, that's interesting. And the Two of Cups, romance and a contract and a deal. The envelope was red, and I'm not sure what that signifies. Red in some way. Anyway, you look that up. So we have the truth, and we have clarity around something that has been hitherto secret or kept secret from you, and it has to do with a relationship, a contract or a deal. And then we have loans and debts. So for some, this is money, hearing a truth that has been kept from you around money. Could be a love interest as well, a partnership, a relationship, a contract. It can be you getting a helping hand as well to do with any of those matters. But there's great clarity here around what was kept secret from you. Now here's, it could be a stranger coming back into your life in August. It could be something that takes you by surprise. It could be a peace offering. Again, you're motivated and you're moving forward, and here we have the truth again. So there's a great aspect here on facing the truth or knowing the truth in August. Great clarity around the truth in August. So we'll see what that how that's going to play out. I do feel that it is initiated, or it's to do with this communication you're going to receive or have received. You could have already received it and you're in the process of unpacking the truth around a situation. To do with a partnership or a deal or a contract in your life. All right, so let's have a look at the Oracle card for Capricorn in August. All right, and we have here foresight. So if only we had the foresight. This could be for you to have foresight for the future. There's a great deal of taking your experiences that you've gained in life and making sure you don't make the same mistakes again. All right. Now let's move to Taurus at 26. Don't know if I'll do these in two parts or not. We'll see. All right, what's happening for Taurus? Let's see if we can't get some clairvoyance for you. Taurus, what's happening for Taurus in August? Taurus. Some of you are going to be welcoming news of a birth, a pregnancy, children, grandchildren, something new occurring. Taurus, what's happening for Taurus? Taurus in August. Pay attention to your dreams at night. I feel that some of you are getting greatly comforted by dreams at night. Some of you may be having trouble sleeping because I'm literally seeing counting the rabbits, you know, that old trick to do with sleeplessness. You count rabbits until you fall asleep. Nighttime, pay attention to sleep etiquette, the way that you're sleeping, relaxing before you go to sleep, and pay attention to your dreams. Taurus, something to do with an Aries here. I'm not sure what that is to do with. Taurus. Taurus. What's happening for Taurus? Taurians. 3 cards for Taurus. Six of Pentacles coming up a lot. Okay, so helping hand, either giving someone a helping hand or receiving a helping hand. Now, boundaries and standing firm. This could be finances as well. Boundaries around how much you're spending or what you're spending it on, and showing your strength. I feel that you've been getting a lot stronger, Taurus, in recent years or months I guess, this year. And you're saying no more often. Having those healthy boundaries is very good for you because it shows that you're growing into your own strength. And there we have it. Perhaps stepping forward with courage and bravery in situations where you wouldn't normally have done that. The base of the pack, we have the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles. So this is a brand new start for you. I don't know if this is already occurring or whether it will occur in August, but you have brand new starts in August. These are really good cards for you. It might be you feel like everything's been against you in the past, but it's sort of like your luck changes. You're not going to be dogged by so many negative events. You've made progress, you've grown in strength, and you've got a new Ace of Cups is a new emotional start. The Ace of Pentacles is, again, the seeds of a new a new way, or it could be a new way of living. All right, Taurus, what's happening for Taurus? Could be money as well, taking the first steps to earn more money. And then we get renewal, just like Leo. Renewal, taking time out, could be the start. As I said, 2 aces and renewal are the start of something. And wholeness, yeah, definitely growing into your own power, Taurus. As I said, a lot of progress in recent months or recent years. Okay, let's move to Virgo at 30:08. Virgo. What's happening to you, with you, Virgo? Let's see if we can't get some clairvoyance for Virgo. Oh, some of you in August may be, I don't know, you're building up your strength. So if you've been ill lately, or you're facing any sort of operation or medical procedure, you're going to be okay, because I do see you building up your strength, Virgo. Virgo, what's happening with Virgo? I'm getting the whale here. Is there a trip again to the seaside? I think some of you have been manifesting. There's a manifestation process going on at the moment. It could be in your emotions as well. You may not know it, but you're manifesting change in the future. Virgo, what's happening for Virgo? In your own unique way, you're manifesting change. It's time, I feel. Show me Virgo. Show me Virgo in August. Virgo in August. Yeah, 8 of Pentacles, 2 of Wands. Yeah, exactly. Okay. Nice. You get fire sign, stepping up bravely, acknowledging what needs to end. The minor arcana, death card, the death card, the Hierophant, and making plans. So there's a situation coming. One more here. Yep, there's a situation coming for you that whether it's positive or negative, I don't know, but you've manifested it. And I think that change is going to come out of this. The 8 of Pentacles, that's the Apprentice card, forging something, making something. Very much, something a card I'd associate with Virgo, hardworking, trying to get ahead. But something's coming to fruition in time, so be patient. And this is this brand new start that I see that you have been manifesting. There's a great deal of awareness and clarity that's coming to you, and it's inevitable, the Judgment card, that change is here. So I feel you start to see the beginnings of change, but understand that you've manifested it, Virgo, and we get the King of Swords at the base of the pack. The Hierophant, and I've been through these. So whatever's changing for you, you're stepping up to the plate. You're going to face it head on. It's going to be the beginning of beneficial change for you. I know that's hard to understand. Sometimes we don't want change, but it will be. It will be beneficial change for you, and it's inevitable as well. And there's a growing awareness that there is an inevitability about this too. All right, so Virgo, show me for Virgo. Show me for Virgo. Virgo in August. Virgo in August. Courage. Whatever it is that you're facing in August, you will do so with courage. And there will bring a lot of peace to you when it's finally done. When it's finally done and the change has occurred, it will bring a lot of peace to you. Understand that you're going to be okay. You've got a lot of resilience here, Virgo. Okay, now this could be a financial change, could be a change of living, could be anything really, but there is change on the horizon for you, Virgo. Let's go to Cancer at 34:18. Cancerians. All right, let's just have a little break here. Cancerians. Just give the card deck a good shuffle. Cancerians. Cancerians in August. Okay. Let's see what's happening for Cancerians in August. The mouse that roared is what I'm getting a picture of. Have you been holding back in the past on something, keeping your peace, or I see you getting on top in some way, and it'll surprise people. They see you as not fighting back or whatever. I don't know. There's something here about you will show just how strong you really are, even though people perceive you maybe in a different way. They don't expect it from you, but you're going to show them in August, and you will come out on top. All right, Cancerians, what can I say for... What do you want? What do you want to show me? Cancerians. Oh, the Empress card. How beautiful. Mother. The Empress. The High Priestess and the Empress, using your intuition in some way. And there's also abundance here as well for fertility. Cancerians in August. Lovely. Oh, okay. All right, so here we go. You got the two aces that, who was it? Taurus got. Do you know a Taurian? Okay, so we get the Ace of Cups, an emotional reset. A new financial stream or income or pathway is opening up for you. But we have here a little bit of sadness here. It's like you have to split in a way from somebody, and I don't know that that's a literal split. It's just that there's a separation of some sort going on here, and it gives you a lot of anxiety. Something's ending here. Something's ending here for Cancerians. But it seems like as it's ending, something new is happening as well. It's really odd. So something is ending, and it's causing you a lot of anxiety and sadness, but something new is starting as well. What's at the base of the pack? The Chariot, and it's unfolding very, very quickly. It's business. The businessman, King of Pentacles. Business could be a male, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo sign. Something to do with the past, but there's definitely new starts coming for you here, Cancerians. All right, let's draw it's going to be okay, but I have to acknowledge for some, not for all, but for some Cancerians, there's sadness. There's a separation here. All right, let's get a oracle card. Might give us a little bit more information. Cancerians in August. Repetition. Repeating old cycles and peace. Okay, so if something is changing for you, if this is causing you any sort of sadness, it might be wise to stick to those routines, and to stick to what you know best for the time being. But there is newness here, so as much as something is ending, there are new starts as well. Freedom. Wow. Freedom. What comes with this whatever's ending and this new start is your peace and freedom. Okay, I wish you all the best in August. Cancer, this could be in any number of areas, from finances to relationships to living arrangements. You will know best what this is. All right, Scorpio at 39.20. Scorpio. All right, maybe we'll change the deck. Change the deck to the Rider-Waite. We're sort of over halfway through, so we'll change the deck. All right, Scorpio, what's happening for Scorpio? Can you show me what's happening for Scorpio? I'm seeing an arrow hitting its target here. This could be having something to do with Sagittarius, but it's also you hitting a goal, hitting a milestone, hitting a something, taking aim and hitting the target. Well done, Scorpio. So there's a victory of some sort in August for you. All right, Scorpio, what is happening for you in August, Scorpio? What's happening for you in August? Victory. Oh my goodness, victory. Victory is happening for you in August in some way. I feel that you're shedding a lot of old habits or ways of responding. This is walking away from what no longer serving you, and to where you're walking away from what no longer serves you to the sunrise, leaving the night behind you. And you're going to be very careful how you proceed in the future. This is boundaries, saying no. This is a good card, even though you're pretty world weary from the battle. You've maintained the boundaries, and what's all this based on but the truth? So it is a real victory for you. I'm pleased about that, Scorpio. Standing your ground, not giving up, and moving forward, taking control of situations, and as a result moving out of troubled waters. So you're doing quite well, I think, in August, after perhaps what was a fairly painful situation. Let's take a look at an oracle card for Scorpio. Scorpio. What does Scorpio need to know? Scorpio need to know. We have here energy. Energy, you may be feeling energized, new energies coming in, and the simplicity of living. You've got your act together in August, Scorpio, and you're hopeful about the future. These victories, authenticity is at the base of the pack. These victories don't come along just because. They come along because we make them. We put in the effort. We do the hard yards. We move toward awareness, not lack of awareness. We move toward learning, not staying ignorant. We move toward evolution, not staying in the one place and not evolving. You've done it very difficult. This has been a great difficulty for you, but you're walking away from what no longer serves you, and in that, letting go is your victory. Well done, Scorpio. All right, you will know what the situation is. Okay, 57 for Pisces. Pisces. My Piscean friends. My grandson is a Piscean. My granddaughter has a stellium in Pisces. It's heavy Pisces energy. Alrighty. My son has his moon in Pisces. And my Chiron is in Pisces. So, okay. Pisces. What's happening for Pisces? Pisces. In this lifetime, I'm gaining a big understanding of Pisceans. All right, Pisces, what's happening for you, Pisces? Show me what's happening for Pisces. Show me what's happening for Pisces. All right, so we have here the Seven of Swords. Okay, so not facing a situation. Someone's maybe has been lying to you. Circles of support. You've got friendships. You've got loving support around you. Could even be someone within your friend circle that might be lying. And then we have manifestation. You're manifesting something for the future. And this is taking control, objectivity, planning, strategizing. These aren't necessarily associated with Pisces, but you're manifesting them. Maybe this occurred someone sabotaging, lying to you, taking something from you. This occurred in the future because you haven't been objective enough. But I feel you've got the support around you, and you're not going to make that mistake. We have here the Tower card, so yeah, whatever's happened has been a big wake up call for you. The Two of Wands and the Ace of Wands. So something has changed as a result of whatever has occurred. That's represented by the Seven of Swords, which is somebody not telling the truth. Someone lied to you. You could have lied to someone else. I don't know, but as a result, something was taken away. You're going to be a lot more objective in the future. It really did hit home, and I feel you're going to be doing things a lot differently in the future. And this could even have something to do with money. So you're going to be doing it totally different in the future. Let's do an oracle card for you, Pisces. Pisces in August. Pisces in August. Simplicity, again, a big message for all of us. Keeping it simple, not complicating things, is really important. In August for all of us, taking time out, smelling the roses, finding the magic, keeping it simple. All right, Libra, we're getting almost finished now. 46:14 for my Libran friends. Libra. What's going on for Libra? Libra in August. Oh, somebody feels like they're sort of like, it's like held captive, tied up by something, bounded by something. You're being held down by a situation. It's up to us to free ourselves from those situations which are keeping us from moving forward. Let's see what else I can see for Libra. Yeah. Something needs to be corrected. A course or a situation or a direction of something needs to be corrected. It's out of balance. It's sort of, I'm just getting like that. Or, this could also be being more flexible too. Let's see what we can get with the cards. Okay, so Libra, what's happening for Libra? What's happening for Libra? It could just be a question of being more flexible. Libra in August. Moving out of troubled waters. Can also be travel. A lot of travelling in August as well. There you are. That's the image that I got. Now, the Eight of Swords is worry. I'm not going to say worry about nothing, because when we worry, it's not nothing, is it? But this card teaches us that you can break those bonds that are in your mind. You can actually break them. These swords aren't a prison. They're worry. That's unease in the mind. And this person is blindfolded, can't see that she can step out, or he can step out of that. It's a prison of their own making. Wow. And there's a decision that you have to make over this that you're worried about. And there you are. There's your card. You will make the right decision. It's the balancing of scales. It's what's taken away is given back to you. Maybe it's peace of mind that's given back to you. Justice, yeah, and the Tower card. So this is a change that's come that you're worried about, and only you can stop that worry. We have the Page of Cups. That can be a surprise, taken by surprise, hearing something. And it could be to do with family. Could be to do with a money situation as well. September. is a key month for you. You've got to stop worrying about this. You've got to see the balance in the situation. Okay, let's have a look at the oracle cards for Libra for August. Libra for August. Libra for August. Show me Libra for August. Energy again. Energy. Where are you putting your energy? And expression. Expression, expressing yourself, expressing pent up, talking to someone about the worries that you have, and getting back into that footing, I think, that you like, I like it, is where we are. It's a wondrous world rather than a world that worries us. It's a world that surprises us, and as our manifestations start to appear, getting into that energy rather than the energy of worry. There's a message here, I think, for all of us, not just you, Libra. Okay. All right, let's move to Aquarius at 50:43. Aquarius at 50:43. Okay. All right, Aquarius. Aquarius, Aquarius, Aquarius. What do you need to show me, Aquarius? Again, someone else. I'm getting a lot of babies being born. Someone else is going to hear some good news, because I see a baby being baptized or someone being baptized. It could be undergoing something that's sort of like a baptism for you, or it could be literal, some kind of initiation. Let's see. Aquarius, what's happening for Aquarius? What's happening for Aquarius? Yes, I'm just getting this age-old historic vibe. I'm not sure what that is about at all for Aquarius and history. History, historic, something to do with history. And Aquarius is coming up for August. Aquarius, Aquarius, what's happening for you? Aquarius, what's happening for Aquarius in August? So we get the Knight of Wands on the move with a plan or a project, and we get a deal is being done, or it could be a relationship as well. And then we get the Three of Wands waiting for your ship to come in, Aquarius. These are good cards. You travelling in August? Are you thinking about travelling? Are you going overseas? What's holding you back? The Eight of Swords, the Lovers, around relationships here. Relationships and healing and moderation. So there's a plan. There could be a decision needing to be made in relation to I don't know, for some, ending a relationship. I know that's a bit whatever, but it seems like that's what this reading's about for some Aquarians. There's an end here of a relationship. I think you want to, you're looking for the new. You're worried about the new after this ending. But I feel something was out of balance in this relationship. Could be a work relationship, could be a love relationship, could be a family relationship. But it's been hard going, and there needs to be more balance in it. And I feel that you're going to push for that. All right. Let's see if we can, what we get with the Oracle here. So there's a plan or a move or a project, or you're taking off, away from whatever this is, this relationship, partnership, could even be work, something that is has been holding you back. You're actually deciding that enough is enough. It worries you, this break. But it'll be good for you. It could be just a relationship is changing, and you're doing it. You're making the change in the relationship, and it's going to be a more balanced relationship. All right, Aquarius, what's happening for Aquarius? Volume, yeah, could be again. Oh, and love. It's definitely a relationship. Are you overgiving in some way to a relationship? It's definitely, for some Aquarians, not all, but it could be relationships within work. It's just that you're giving too much, and there needs to be more fairness, more balance in whatever this relationship is. You're going to do it. You're motivated to do it. You will bring more balance into whatever this situation is in August, and it'll be for the better, Aquarius. All right, Gemini, 54, 55, Gemini. What's happening for Gemini? Uranus, I think, is in Gemini now. Interesting. Thank God it's out of Taurus. All right, so let's have a look here. Gemini. What's happening for you, Gemini, in August? Far off landscapes, travel, visiting far off places. I'm getting a hinterland, not a hinterland, like a bay of some sort, islands and a bay, could be coastal. There is a location there. I don't know, someone's definitely visiting the sea, or going coastal in some way. Gemini, what else do you have to show me, Gemini? What else is coming up for Gemini in August? Oh, standing your ground, defending yourself. What have you been battling lately? There is the coast, literally standing on the edge of the cliff waiting for one ship to come in. And then we get justice. Wow. Something is, I just feel a gift here. A gift is going to be given to you, and you deserve it. You've sort of been in battle for quite some time, Gemini. You know, you could be to do with money. You could be getting some kind of reprieve, or money that you're not expecting is coming in. But it is going to bring change. The tower's come up for 3 or 4 signs now, so August is a month of change. Planning and objectivity. You know, you could be forced into not forced, but circumstances could force you into a situation here. And we get stepping back. Some of you could decide to retire, for example, in August. It's like a situation forces your hand. We have the Queen of Wands. That's motivated. This can be, are you dealing with the Sagittarius? And we get Virgo, and also September being a key month. Strength and victory. And here's the movement. So yeah, there is a situation for Geminis that is coming up that is forcing your hand over something which is going to bring change. So this is, change is often desirable, but always necessary. It's something that we can't escape from. Life is about change. What's happening for Gemini? Gemini. Grounding. Okay, so it's an important card for you. If you think that you're getting worried about things, you're stepping ahead, you're going to the what ifs, ground yourself. It really will help. And take some time out, play. Take some time out to play, and also so they're the solitude. So they're the keys for you this month. Honour yourself, ground yourself. Very much about how you're going to get through this change, Gemini. Grounding yourself, making time to have fun. It's not all serious, and finding those quiet moments where you can do, to think about this change that's coming up. For some I think it is retirement. For others I think it's relocation even. Moving, the seeds of movement will be sown in August for Geminis. All right, now for the collective, one last one last pull for the collective. Just a couple of cards for the collective for August. Yes, the King of Pentacles can be stability. It's all about money, inheritances, and the Hierophant, the government. So, yeah, finances are on a lot of people's minds. This can also be benefits coming from the universe as well, the Hierophant being the spiritual card. What's at the base of the pack? The Lovers, relationships, stepping back as needed, and taking that victory lap for yourself in being resilient, but also being strong enough to enforce the boundaries that you need to enforce. All right, thanks for tuning in, everybody. Bye for now.